right. So the administration at the Pembroke Hall High School has launched a high-level probe into an incident in which a teacher threatened a child with violence on Thursday. The incident was captured on video and is being circulated, as usual, through social media. And words were said, and I will quote, "They will kill you in your boy," end quote. The teacher told the student, reprimanding him for talking out of turn, and in response, the student raised his voice at the teacher, further infuriating her. The teacher, Marsha Lee Crawford, then responded yesterday in a voice note explaining that she lost it. Both the principal of Pembroke Hall High School and the Minister of Education responded by saying the teacher's behavior was unacceptable. Unacceptable. All right, so I know this topic is very touchy for various reasons. Everybody. Some people are on different sides about it. What do you feel?
All right, so in the past few years, we did a show by the name of Saving Alligator High.
Yeah.
We had to do a lot of research for that show. We went into schools, we spoke to teachers, we spoke to students, and we learned quite a bit. Now, if you have ever gone into one of these non-traditional high schools, I am telling you, until you have been in that situation, you have absolutely no idea what it is like. Them pick-me are no pick-me. You hear me say?
All right.
A lot of them are not students. Mind you, I am not going to sit here and say that a teacher telling a student that they will kill them is okay. It's not okay. However, this woman did not jump up and get to this point. It did not happen overnight. This is not a situation where the little boy said, "But miss, how could you do that?" And she turned around and said, "I will kill you." No, that is not what happened.
All right.
This is all situational.
Yeah.
This is a situation happened that led up to this happening.
Of course.
It involved the little boy going out of class, removing something from another student, and the student making a report, taking it somewhere else and bringing it back to the teacher, and then being accused and shouted at and disrespected by this little boy, who has been belligerent in this woman's class before. And of course, it got to a point where the woman couldn't take it anymore. She just went, bow, and it let out, and that is what happened.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, see, when we see stories, you'll see it in a context.
Piece,
yes. You see it in a context. And the fact that the students already premeditated to record what was happening means that there was something brewing. But nonetheless, I can't accept her actions, regardless of what was happening. And I know, and you said non-traditional high schools, you come to Wolmer's boys, when I was at school, the youth, them
rough.
were rough. And I'm not going to hide. We were having a discussion in my WhatsApp group yesterday. And the man said sometimes them think that our teachers, because of where they were, them could have handled not responding like that. But the man them rough. And sometimes the teachers, by yourself, having to handle 40 different personalities, it weighs a lot on them.
And sometimes them have to tough up, them have to deal with a certain way to be able to get through the day.
Yeah, because a lot of times, a lot of these students come from communities where that's all they respond to.
Exactly.
But nonetheless, I don't think...
So obviously she's going to suffer some kind of reprimanding.
And it should be, but at the same time...
suffer something too, that may I say. Next up, this one is... Boy, we're just touching and everything touchy this morning. So... Edna Manley, wow, the valedictorian, did some wonderful things. But university lecturer and comedian Owen Blacker Ellis is saluting the valedictorian of the 2019 graduating class, theatre and dance student. His name was Walden Walker. He brought the Jamaican language into focus when he used a Jamaican expletive, beep, 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 to praise his fellow graduates at the end of his speech. Okay. Mr. Ellis, who's a lecturer at the institution, saluted the valedictorian for what he described as creative courage in pulling off an extremely disruptive moment. He's also comparing Mr. Walker's bravery to that displayed by cultural icon, Miss Lou, when she started to use the Jamaican language on stage. Now, you want to talk? You want to go first?
Sir Blacker, I love you, but I can't agree with that. When you put a moment like that with cultural icon like Louis Bennett, no, you miss, for me, the whole thing, because when you're at a valedictory service, at graduation, there are parents there, there are grandparents there celebrating their children. And it goes further than that. Now we're in the age of social media. If a 6-year-old picks up his phone and sees a valedictorian at a function like that, saying those words, how am I going to look at my son now and say, son, you
can't go in a classroom and say that to your teacher?
How am I going to look at my child and say that? You know, it's always time and place.
And this ties right back into the first story. When a child who is at a graduation ceremony, because there are children there, mind you,
and you see that,
who are at a graduation ceremony and decides to say, oh, He's the valedictorian.
Yeah, he's the representative
that must
of an
be okay
entire
for me
group,
to do.
And
then they go
group.
back to school and say that to a student in a class or a teacher in a class. How do you then tell the students that behavior is inappropriate?
Yeah, and it's unacceptable. Let me tell you, when I first saw it, I said, well, all right, Edna is a school for creatives. You know, you express yourself, but there are ways and times and places.
So there's a time and place for everything,
right? To express yourself. And as much as, you know, I see people saying should lose in degree, forget all those people. Them people, them ignorant to the whole thing. But my thing is, you have to understand the context. You have to understand where you are, because you may be a leader sometime in the future and somebody got drawn on that and say, but, you know, a couple of years ago you said this, you know, because people love going back into history, you know, love going back into your past and find things where you used to do, you know.
But at the moment it's cool.
Yeah, man, it's cool because everybody think about your future. And this goes to all of us. Think about what's going to happen down the line. And you see this thing, as Shafi was saying earlier, see this thing called cell phone? Any little thing you do, people are capturing.
It's there forever and ever, amen.
Forever, don't come off on the internet.
Guys, let's just think about what we do and where we do it, the time and place that we do it, and the words that come out of our mouths this week, yeah? Let us remember that everybody is going through something, and that sometimes it might not be appropriate.
See, we could even play the video.
It can't play,
you know? You understand? Time and place.
That's it for Trending Topics, guys. We will be back on the other side of this break. So come.